This year, the good old US of A is celebrating its 250th birthday. So what better moment? Take its pulse, feel the views of the nation. Wow, look at it, it's beautiful.
No other country has shaped the world quite like the United States of America. Over the years, our transatlantic cousins have told us what to watch, how to think, and what to eat. And, for the most part, we've gobbled it up.
This is where the hard edge of brash capitalism comes face to face with raw human desire.
But as the US celebrates a landmark year and welcomes the beautiful game, I'll be getting to grips with the real America.
Does everybody around here carry a gun?
Yes, definitely a majority.
Sampling some of its best,
We are a country built off the resilience of so many.
some of its worst,
We're going to have uprising in the United States.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
and delving into some of its quirkier corners.
The most bonkers thing I've come across.
No, I've never looked up through a drain. I've never seen it from this side.
Python! Yeah!
Speed, yeah!
This time, I let off some steam and get into a spot of bother on the wrong side of town.
Now I'm really good at snap.
So, forget the Big Apple. I'm starting my adventure on the mean streets of Philadelphia,
Well, this is where we find ourselves.
the city where it all began.
12 years and 10 ago, on July the 4th, 1776, a group of men inside this building signed a piece of paper that would change the world. It signaled a brand new country, founded on such bold and radical principles as all men are created equal. There must be freedom of speech. The government is answerable to the people. This is Philadelphia today. Towering buildings of glass, concrete and steel. Symbols of industry, success, wealth and power.
This is the shiny top end of modern America. But Philly became what it is from 150 years of hard, gritty work. The spirit, you might say, immortalized by Rocky himself. It's a big, tough city with a big, tough sandwich to its name, the famous Philly cheesesteak. And so, the first thing I'm going to do is get my hands on one of those. Yeah, I think start with the sandwich, then work up.
Yeah, what can I get for you?
Please may I have a Philly cheesesteak?
Well, you're already in Philly, so there's no need to say Philly cheesesteak. But yes, you can have a cheesesteak. Okay, do you want American, provolone, cheese whiz, or Cooper Sharp?
These are, what are these?
Your choice of cheese.
Cheese.
It's your first cheesesteak?
Yeah.
Okay, I can have
Okay.
American. American
Okay.
is traditional. That's what you're
I'll
getting.
have American, thank you.
Okay, good.
Okay, so please may I have a large cheesesteak with American?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, good. Okay.
Is that everything?
No, do you want onions on it?
Yes, I can do
Yes,
that one.
Yes, we can do fried onions. Pickles and peppers come on the side. Do not ask for ketchup either. I'm not
Okay.
going to put ketchup on it.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
Good.
This man-sized sandwich dates back to the 1930s, when Italian-American Pat Olivieri realized his fellow Philadelphians needed something bigger and altogether more satisfying than a simple hot dog.
Crikey O'Reilly, I mean, look at that. It's enormous. And that is actual steak. I've got a choice of various things I can put on it. Salt and pepper, tomato ketchup, which I won't be using, I promise.
You better not.
I'm gonna dive straight in. If I may say, a manly slice of food, this. And I'm feeling terrifically butch. Can you tell?
To get thoroughly to grips with the place, I think we've got to look back in time a bit. Heavy manufacturing helped build this city. But like much of America's industrial heartland, it's been in decline since World War II. In the 19th century, the city's fortunes were built on coal, steel, iron, and the railroads. It achieved industrial powerhouse status. Hundreds of steel ships and an incredible 70,000 steam locomotives were built in this city. I'm not fleeing Philadelphia just yet. I'll be back. But I'm traveling 60 miles west to hop on board one of the city's finest creations. By the 1840s, rail tracks were reaching across America. The steam train had become part of the American story.
Look at this fabulous train. Oh, by the way, yes, it's a dressing up thing.
Chartered in 1832, the Strasburg is the oldest continuously operating railroad in the country.
I don't really know what kind of figure I'm cutting, but I'm feeling quite Lee Van Cleef. There's the whistle a-calling. Tritone now for musicians. It's nice. We're traveling at... I think I could probably run at this speed. Yeah, running speed. But it's a lot less exhausting than running.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm very well indeed. How very good to see you.
Strasburg Railroad. Good to have you.
I'm suddenly filled with dread. You're asking for a ticket. You want to see my ticket?
It would normally be nice to have a ticket, but most people ask if I don't have a ticket, do you throw me off the train? And I always tell them, no, we don't do that. We're much nicer.
Oh, that's
We
kind.
take you up front and leave you shovel coal, especially on a hot summer day. It's fun to watch you do that.
It's a shame, but here goes with some double, maybe even triple denim.
So we're going to give you a crash course.
Okay.
Just 2 people operate this monster of a train. The driver
Austin Zander.
and Dave here, the fireman, stokes the firebox to keep the pressure up.
What are you? You're going to have to tell me what I have to do?
Okay, I'll say get to the front, and I'll say get to the back. The front is the farthest away from you.
You throw it.
The back is the closest to you. It takes years to master.
Okay.
You're not going to do it in one day.
Okay.
We're going to work together.
I think we probably are.
This particular locomotive, number 89, was built in 1910 in, Philadelphia. She uses a ton of coal. Literally 1 ton per hour. It's hot, dirty work keeping this beast stoked. But steam trains like this were key in turning the country into an industrial superpower.
Okay. Very good. Are you ever tempted maybe just to put a little casserole pot in there with some nice, you could cook something overnight?
I have made some delicious eggs and steaks and enchiladas and bacon.
Oh.
It tastes better on this than anything else.
Of course it does.
You know?
Well, listen, David, thank you very, very much
It's a pleasure.
indeed. It's been terrific. I've really enjoyed it. That was enormous fun. It's beautiful. All these taps and brass levers. There'd be moments where David would just lean in and go with one thing, clank, clank. Hey, hey. Wee-ya! And then it all works. Beautiful.
Next, back in Philly, you'll find me messing about in boats. And in a sketchy part of town, a case of mistaken identity
They think you're a cop, so...
leads to an unconventional Philly greeting.
Okay, all right.
Now I'm really gonna snap.
I'm in Philadelphia on a mission to understand where America came from and where it might be going. In order to achieve this, I need to uncover the stories of this great city.
The man who founded this city, the one whose family gave its name to the state, and whose magnificent statue stands on top of this city hall. William Penn was a Quaker, guided by a philosophy of equality, tolerance, and peaceful coexistence.
In one of the defining chapters of American history, this philosophy helped Philadelphia stand apart. And during the darkest years of the Atlantic slave trade, the liberal attitudes of this city offered hope to many souls searching for freedom and recognition.
Hi.
Good morning.
I'm meeting Morgan Taylor, who has access to an extraordinary archive documenting the lives of hundreds of enslaved people and the secret network that helped them escape to freedom.
Morgan, this is wonderful. Anyone who's familiar with ancient societies, these sort of libraries, will know the smell of this building.
You can smell the history with each of the pages. The older the book, the deeper it gets. It's really magical to be here. It feels like time traveling. In front of me here is the 1838 Abolition Society census, a census that was created by the free Black and brown and indigenous population here in our city. There's about 20,000 by 1838. And they wanted to say who they were and what their occupations were and how they were contributing to what is becoming the United States. You can see how many children were in the house, who was of schooling age. And my favorite question is, how were you freed?
Something old paid. Is that right? Paid?
At 71 years old.
I see.
They saved up so much money.
At 71 they paid.
And they were able to go to their enslaver and say, I can buy my own freedom. And
I wonder
set him
how
free.
significant that was. I mean, was there a sense of growing conscience and shame?
There was. This one says, Master got religious and set me free. Perhaps maybe they realized slavery wasn't right with Christianity.
For many who couldn't buy their freedom, escape was an option, but a dangerous one. Many fled via something known as the Underground Railroad. Not a railway at all, but a clandestine network of safe houses and secret routes. Luckily for us, one man, William Still, risked his life by making detailed records of the names, journeys, and stories of thousands of those who he helped escape.
And this, my friend, is William Still's personal journal turned in by his daughter. You can see in his vigilance, he wanted to document how people escaped.
Yeah.
But in fleeing, many lost contact with their families. And this book became a vital tool in helping reunite those torn apart.
Sarah A. Dunnigan.
Arrived from Delaware.
Said she was...
much abused.
By flogging. This is at the hands of George Churchman.
Yes. She's 18 years old.
Crikey.
Jane Johnson is a big story. Her enslaver was supposed to set her free.
Yeah.
He had violated the laws.
Yeah.
And he was going to hop on a boat so he wouldn't get caught. And William Still hopped onto the boat and tussled with Jane Johnson's enslaver until he set her and her child free. That's like having the Godfather emerge from the shadows.
Isn't that extraordinary? He becomes action hero as well.
Yes.
Heavens above.
This book contains tales of horror and heroism and paints a visceral picture of a hugely pivotal time in American history. One that still must have repercussions today.
As we celebrate America's 250th birthday, the context of the Underground Railroad and this community that you've got to know so well through its history, what is your take on modern America?
Mine's a bit of a hot take. It comes straight from a historian who also comes from these people historically. The amazing thing about the United States, more than I think people realize, is that we are a country that is built off the resilience of so many who never make it into history. So yes, it is a very uncomfortable time, but the ancestors I'm looking at had it much worse. We are only getting a small glimmer of what they had to deal with.
Despite its problems, America is still the richest country on the planet. But just a few miles from central Philadelphia lies evidence that the American dream remains out of reach for many. I'm meeting up with Sarah Laurel, who's going to take me to an area she knows well, right in the crosshairs of one of the gravest problems facing the US today.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Look at those nails.
We do our best.
God, you do your best and more. That's above and beyond. Look at all those rings as well. I'm going to keep on the right side of you. Are you Philly born and bred?
Yes. I went to St. Monica's around the corner. We're headed to Kensington.
And we are heading to Kensington. And what's your story?
I worked for a pretty well-known hotel chain, got carpal tunnel in my right hand, got prescribed opiates, and then years later ended up homeless in Kensington.
Okay, I'm just going to stop and we're going to drill down into some pieces of that.
Okay.
Today, a devastating drug crisis is gripping parts of America. For decades, powerful painkillers were aggressively promoted as a solution to medical and social problems. And the place we're heading to, Kensington, a district of Philadelphia, has become an open market where addicts can freely buy drugs to feed their dependency.
The carpal tunnel thing, was that like as a repetitive strain thing, or where did that come from?
Yeah, I was on a laptop. I was a director of sales and was
for this hotel
always
chain.
For this hotel chain.
Everything's going great.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I had little suits and a cute little apartment.
Yeah.
And I thought everything was going lovely. The pain started. The doctor gave me a pain pill. It made me feel like Superwoman. I had energy, I cleaned the house, I did my work, and I thought I was on top of the world.
So everything's going well, you're functioning, it's all terrific. Then what?
Then the pill started making me kind of tired, and then I told the doctor, and he gave me Adderall.
So what's that?
Generic prescription is amphetamines. And then I couldn't sleep at night, and then I got on Klonopins, which is a benzo.
Okay, so
which is like the perfect cocktail. Now looking back, I know that I had erratic behavior.
Yeah.
My personal relationships were suffering.
Yeah.
My priority became the drugs. I was the last one to figure out that I had a problem.
It's a sad fact that in the US, 80% of people who use heroin first misuse prescription opioids.
I don't think that I made a conscious decision. I think it happened very organically, where I became very dependent. I left the job because I couldn't be high all the time and enjoy my high, and started working in a strip club.
Crikey. And what were you doing at the strip club?
Stripping.
Oh, I see. So right, you were front of house. Sorry.
I was entertaining. There was a lot of chaos in my life at that point. Then I discovered Kensington and the open air drug market, and I was sinking into a state of oblivion, and and I just chased it.
What rescued you? What saved you?
Well, I went out a second-story window and I was in the ICU, and I had to get metal put into my legs to learn to walk again. And by the time that happened, I realized that I had been sober for 90 days, and I just kept going.
Are you content with where you are now?
I'm proud.
Yeah. And that's a hell of a turnaround.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, what an extraordinary journey.
A lot of us don't get the opportunity.
Sure.
Sarah did turn her life around. 8 years ago, she started a charity called Savage Sisters that provides essential support for hundreds of addicts on the streets of Kensington, and rehab facilities for those in recovery.
Okay, because there are people just comatose. It takes a little bit of getting used to, doesn't it? Or perhaps for those who aren't familiar.
Yeah.
Sarah's taking me into the depths of Kensington. We're going to meet up with the Savage Sisters outreach truck. She wants me to meet some people who, like her, have their own story. On the way, our vehicle, driving slowly, starts to attract attention.
You're gonna have to pull over and let him pass because everybody's gonna snap. Yeah, because now I think they think you're a cop, so.
Oh, I see. Right, you are. Okay, all right.
Now I'm really gonna snap. Why would you throw that at my window? I'm gonna run back there.
Well, this is where we find ourselves. So various things have been chucked at our car. They thought we were police.
I'm in Kensington, Philadelphia, trying to get an understanding of the drugs problem in America. Our car's just been bottled, and Sarah, my local guide, has gone off to challenge the culprits.
I was quite keen just to drive on at that point, but Sarah is cut from a different cloth, so she has got out and she's gone to give them what for. I'm pretty sure she knows how to handle herself. She knows what she's doing on these streets. Quite well, here she comes. Here she comes. Well, hop aboard.
Sorry about that.
Don't you worry, what happened?
Nothing. Everybody wants to act brand new. Like, did you do that? They're like, oh, it looked like the feds? You do look like a cop, though.
Who, me?
Car, no, the car.
Oh.
It's a tinted truck, so it does look shady, but it's me, bro. Like, don't do that. So anyway.
They all, when they see you, they all feel a little bit, they weren't going to come out and give you any trouble.
I mean, I serve the community.
Yeah.
If you want to get smart to my face. Don't throw a bottle at the car like you're a tough guy. No.
Yeah.
Get tough to my face.
So this is a kind of tough love, then, that we get from Savage Sister. It's exactly what it says on the tin, as we say.
No, that is not how we serve our friends. Our friends do not do that.
Right.
That's the Philly special for you.
The mean streets of Philly are certainly delivering, and I'm extremely glad I'm with Sarah. She's an astonishing character. To have escaped such a horrific situation, she's now showing incredible courage by helping others. As we're about to see when we arrive at the Savage Sisters truck.
There's a camera with us, just so you know. So, like, if you want to cover your face, go ahead and cover your face. They're just doing what Savage does out here in Kensington. Vito! We got a big star up in here.
Get my good side.
Get his good side.
This your good side? How you doing?
I'm all right, good. How are you doing?
Nice to meet you. I'm
Nice to meet you,
Alexander. And you get help from these guys, Savage Sisters.
Yes, I did.
Over the past 20 years, America's opioid epidemic has claimed more than 900,000 lives.
I mean, a lot of countries have drug problems. It's probably fairly universal. But I think the openness and the scale of the problem here is really striking, and it's just so sad.
The latest drug to hit the streets of Kensington is called Trank, a lethal concoction of xylazine, a strong veterinary sedative, mixed with fentanyl. It's cheap and extremely addictive.
We're doing outreach for our friends, giving out harm reduction supplies, snacks, water, wound care kits, and checking in on them, seeing if they need any kind of support, hanging out with them. It's nice to have that interaction that they don't have to do anything. They just show up and they get love.
I feel a little embarrassed about my reluctance to come here. These are all individuals, each with their own stories.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Keep got the show stop on Big Rabbit Philadelphia. I'm so clean. I mean, and it hurt me to see how people going through what they're going through, because I've been through it. I've been through the abscesses with the legs. I've been through the walk in this street. I've been through all that, and it hurt. How do you wake up one day and say, I want to get out of drugs? I mean, you understand, talk to a person, you don't know what they're going through. When my sister died, I went damn near crazy to start getting high. You know what I'm saying? It can happen to anybody. We're still human beings. We're still people. And I want everybody to stop judging people. Darren, help us. Help one another. You see them on the ground, don't record them, pick them up. Am I right, y'all? Yeah. Savages come down every day. They always got. You love them. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they don't turn their back. They make sure people eat. They give people clothes. They give you a conversation. All that, and we need that. What's your name?
Alexander.
Alexander, the Great.
Yeah.
Alexander the
I just
Great.
want to say that, man. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
y'all, man.
Great. Good luck. What an extraordinary eye-opener. The tragedy of it, I mean, that's the hard thing. You do see the extraordinary power of what Sarah delivers here. By coming here to the streets, as you see, is actually she provides really important human contact for the people here. And it's interesting how they come alive when she comes to them and they see her. You know, and your eyes are opened to some real character.
You guys are good, right?
Philadelphia is a multifaceted city. It isn't just wrestling with today's problems, it's also helping to shape future generations.
Now, rowing isn't a thing you would necessarily associate with Philadelphia, but that is where I am going right now. I'm going to join the Crescent Boat Club, which was founded in the 1870s on the Schuylkill River.
The beautiful Boathouse Row is regarded as a symbol of civic pride. And it turns out Philly is actually one of American rowing's spiritual homes.
Hiya. This is fun. Keep talking.
You're all rowers?
Yes.
Oh, that's a firm answer. Look at everyone here rows. Tell me about Philadelphia. What do I need to know? Is it a great place?
Yes.
Of course you're going to say.
Best place in America.
Now tell me what's brilliant about Philadelphia.
Well, it's just such a beautiful mesh of cultures and history. There's art, there's music. It's a wonderful social scene, an incredible place, and it's beautiful this time of year especially.
What's the great appeal of rowing? Why rowing?
Nothing compares to like waking up early and like going out and the river's like completely flat and you get to watch the sunrise.
I think it's about being on the water, going out on the boat. You don't really get that many opportunities doing that.
Now, it has been a while, I'll admit, but I used to row quite a bit when I was at school. No, don't want to blow my own trumpet, but it wasn't too shabby.
Yeah, come on, lads.
My old club captain used to say that rowing requires an unusual combination of skills, endurance, teamwork, precision, and resilience. There's no hiding in a boat.
It's all coming back to me. It's like all those things, isn't it? It's like riding a bike.
Not only are these girls talented rowers, who'll almost certainly put me to shame, they're also part of America's future workforce. Among them are aspiring doctors, neuroscientists, physicists, and engineers. Spending time with them, it's not hard to see why America continues to be a world leader in science and innovation. Oh, come on. Look at this. I've still got it.
Good. Hold 22 here. Good.
But the cox is suddenly upping the pace. Jeez.
We find our set again here. Even hands, straight.
Come on, Armstrong. Hold it together. Knew I should have had that cheesesteak.
really lovely. 40 years since I've been in a boat, and actually there are some things that that came back to me. Little things like the movement of the boat and the discipline of the catch, as we call it, when the oar goes in, and just waiting at that lovely little hiatus when it all comes together. The other thing I remembered, of course, is blisters. That's a big part of the rower's life.
I think it was pretty good. I think we got some good speed out there.
I mean, he seemed to be like a bit confused at first, but I mean, it picked it up real fast and he stayed well following, so.
Yeah, he was able to keep up, so that was good.
Ah, yes, it'll be that way.
Next, we're off to rural Pennsylvania, one of the most secretive and misunderstood parts of America. I feel like I've already seen a lot of modern America in Philadelphia, but now I'm heading out into rural Pennsylvania to experience another side of the state. The Susquehanna is one of the largest rivers in the East, and for millennia it shaped this region. First used by Native American tribes and trappers, then riverboats to transport anthracite coal, before railways followed its natural route north and south. Today, more than 200 bridges span the river, and I'm following its banks to visit the site of one of America's most shocking episodes.
This is 3 Mile Island, and the inspiration, I suspect, behind Homer Simpson's workplace. But it's infamous for a nuclear disaster that very nearly happened here in 1979.
At 4 a.m. on March the 28th, a combination of mechanical failure and human error caused Unit 2 reactor to overheat.
Pregnant women and preschool-age children leave the area within a 5-mile radius.
Coolant leaked away, and part of the reactor core began to melt. This triggered panic and led to thousands of people being evacuated from the area.
You are talking about an accident that would result in the death of tens of thousands of people, would cause hundreds of thousands of cancers.
All this happened at a time when nuclear power was hugely contentious and seen by many as an unnecessary evil. The reactor automatically shut down seconds after the initial problem was detected. Disaster was averted, and the amount of nuclear contamination released into the atmosphere was relatively small. A meticulous cleanup was started that would take over 10 years to complete. But that's not the end of the 3 Mile Island story.
There were 2 nuclear reactors here. One was decommissioned after that little mishap in 1979, and the other operated on without incident until 2019. But Microsoft, now in 2026, in conjunction with Constellation Energy, is recommissioning the nuclear reactor to provide the vast amounts of electrical energy required for AI and its data centers. But it's not just Microsoft. Apple, Amazon, Google, Meta are all now entering into long-term power purchase agreements, PPAs, in order to guarantee the power that an AI future requires. It used to be oil that shaped US industrial deals. Now it's electricity, locked in long-term in advance by the biggest tech firms on the planet, all trying to secure power for an AI future.
My next stop is surprisingly well braced for the AI revolution that we are all hurtling towards.
I'm now heading into a part of Pennsylvania that to me feels almost frozen in aspic. In the 16th and 17th centuries, this area drew in Europeans who'd all had enough of all the religious wars and persecution of their homelands. And for them, the New World represented a clean start. And they came in their droves from the Rhine Valley, from parts of Switzerland and Germany. And their descendants are still here. And I think their culture endures in part because they have kept themselves at a distance from the rest of America.
Over 300,000 people identify as Pennsylvania Dutch. The best-known groups among them are the Amish and the Mennonites, famous for their strict religious beliefs and rejection of many aspects of modern life. Most Pennsylvania Dutch families, however, are less extreme. Erica and Pete Gustafsson have invited me into their home to show me a little of how they choose to live.
My husband, Pete.
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
Excellent. My family.
Hello.
Freya.
Freya, how do you do?
Hi, I'm Adelaide.
Adelaide, how do you do?
And Tilly.
And Tilly.
Well, please come through.
Thank you very
This
much.
is our
I follow
kitchen.
you. You lead
Yeah.
on. What sort of age is this house?
The main part we're standing in now was built 1790, 1794.
Please come and sit down.
Thank
I'm gonna
you.
bring this pie already. This is part of my heritage, shoe fly pie.
What goes into a shoe fly pie?
Mostly molasses, and then the top is flour and sugar. And despite the amount of lard in it, we consider molasses to be a tonic, so you can feel good about eating it.
As well as making delicious pies, the family grow much of their own food, limit their reliance on technology, and to preserve their language, they all sing together in a folk band called the Shoeflies, like the pie.
So we sing in this dialect that is from our culture. So we've had this language since the late 17th century.
And when you say Dutch, you mean this is Deutsch, isn't it? This is a sort of...
Yeah, it is a type of German, yes.
Right, it's
yes.
Deutsch rather than Netherlandish.
Yes,
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We haven't lost our identity. We've still remained who we are while we're still all Americans as well. I'm very proud to be so. We do, as a family, have some choices that we've made regarding technology. We don't have a television, maybe you noticed. None of us have a smartphone, so we don't use iPhones or anything like that, including the children or tablets.
Like your children are so nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. They have to,
Thank you.
because they participate.
Concerns about dopamine addiction, shrinking attention spans and loneliness are leading many of us to rethink our growing dependence on technology. I think we may all have something to learn from the Gustafssons.
Growing up, not being accustomed to using, AI or a lot of technology to get by, we can focus on the human things that we do that bring us satisfaction and joy.
Yeah. It frees you up for a lot of other, I personally think, more valuable things. So we make music together. And
You make music together. I imagine this table, you sit around this table and you eat and chat long into the night with flickering candles. And,
he's got us pegged.
Yeah.
I know. You've been here, haven't you?
No, I was picturing how lovely it would be.
We would love if you would sing with us.
I should be dancing with the shoe flies.
With the shoe flies,
That'd be great.
I think you would
Am I
be
gonna-
a great addition. I've
Lots
heard you
and
have a beautiful voice.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
So tell me, how are you with German?
I mean, listen, I've sung quite a lot of Bach.
Okay.
And Schütz.
Within the Dutch traditions, you got songs about the farm, you got songs about church, you got songs about absolute silliness, and then you have songs that follow the days of the week. In order to keep the household in order, you did this on this day, this on this day, this on this day, and then you repeat again.
Courting on Saturday.
Courting
Yeah,
on
very nice.
Saturday.
Yes.
And of course, you're going to church on Sunday, so don't
And
forget,
church
that's
on
not a
Sunday.
chore.
Sunday
Neither
is
is courting if you're doing it right.
Exactly.
So we thought if you were up for it, you could grab the fry dog.
Okay.
Sonntag kommt die Karkerei, Jule hi, Jule ha. Nå ist man en ganzer Tag dabei bei unserer Karkerei.
Nå is mer en ganske Tag dabei.
Wer gut leben will, der geht zu Jule, Jule hi. So wer gut leben will, der geht zu Jule hi.
The Shoeflies and I are off to a Pennsylvania Dutch gig in the depths of the country.
We're going to invite Xander to come up with us, sing this one with us.
He's gonna be great. Our guy Fry Dog.
Yo, Man Friday.
Yes.
There we are. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We gave him a crash course in Pennsylvania Dutch today. It was all of, I don't know, 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
All right. You get
Fine. It's fine. Okay. Marvellous. Good luck.
All right.
Sonntag kommt die Karkerei, Jule, Jule, nu ist mir ein ganzer Tag dabei bei unserer Karkerei.
Montag kommt die Wäscherei.
Jule, Jule,
Nu ist mir ein ganzer Tag dabei
bei unserer Wäscherei. Wer gut leben will, der grüße Jule, Jule. Wer gut leben will, der grüße Jule.
Good moment.
Freitag kommt der Bäckerei. Jule, Jule, nu ist mir ein ganzer Tag dabei bei unserer Bäckerei. Wer gut leben will, der grüße Jule, Jule.
There's often talk of the American spirit or the American way. But if there's anything I've learnt over the last few days, it's that there are a lot of American ways. It's Sarah and her tough love. It's the family looking for alternatives to what modern America has to offer. It's even the Philly cheesesteak lady. And it's Morgan preserving the stories of those who risked everything in the pursuit of freedom. Next time, I'm heading to one of the wildest states.
Does everybody around here carry a gun?
Yes. Deep in the Appalachian Mountains, where people still like to do things their own way.
We're going to have uprising in the United States, and I'd join in with, and I ain't gonna lie about it.
Join me as I discover West Virginia.
I feel like the flagship of the fleet being welcomed back into harbour.